How to create your nameplate project. Create a folder called Nameplate in your H drive, in your tech folder. Brainstorm a list of words that describe you. Continue to make that list about 20 words. You can do it physically on a Word document or just in your head. Then begin collecting images that represent those words. You may use schools.clipart.com or Google. Make sure you save the largest version of the image you can. Right-click Save Image As. For instance, if I'm in Google, I might type in my search apples, go to Images, find an apple picture I like, go View Image, and that's going to put it as big as you can. You're going to right-click Save Image As. You're going to click on the computer on the left, find your H drive, click on your tech folder, click on your nameplate folder, and you're going to save it. Make sure it's named appropriately. Continue that till you have all your pictures. Next, you want to decide what name you're going to create. First, last, middle, or your nickname. It has to have 4 or more letters. And then start thinking about what images you want to use to create those letters. You're going to open Photoshop. This is your Photoshop shortcut. Go to the photo editor. Make sure you're on Expert. Make sure your photo bin is visible. And your layers bin is visible. First step. File open the letter image you want to use. Unlock it, name it layer 1, and add another layer. Name that layer 2, move it underneath layer 1. So File, Open, Apples, Open. Double click here to unlock. Call it layer 1. Add a new layer. Click and drag it underneath there. Next it says, while on layer 1, it will be blue. Click Control G. Control G. This will group the layer with layer 2. So on layer 1, it's blue. Hit Control G, and it's grouped with layer 1. Next, open your background, whatever you're going to use for your first letter for the background. Unlock the layer, name it layer 3, and drag it onto your first canvas. Rearrange the layers as necessary. So I'm going to go File, Open. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to use a chalkboard. I'm going to open. I'm going to double click to unlock it and rename it as layer 3. Choose my Move tool, open my photo bin, and drop it down in there. At that time, I'm done with this chalkboard. I can just right click, close it, and no, I don't need to save it. You may need to resize yours bigger or smaller. Mine obviously needs to be bigger. Don't be concerned if it becomes pixelated as you resize it. Once you click the green check mark, it'll be back to normal. And then you want to rearrange so that this layer 3 is on the bottom as your background. Next, move to layer 2, select the horizontal type tool, and choose a font, style, and size that's large enough to fill a canvas. Type your first letter. So horizontal, be on layer 2, horizontal type tool. You'll see options here. You can play around with the size a little bit. Put your cursor, and then type your first letter. Rearrange and size it the size you want. You want it to fill the space. Next, remove the color of the background. Remove the color from your background. Image layer 3. Enhance, adjust color, remove color. So be on layer 3, enhance, adjust color, remove color. I'll make it black. Next, crop your canvas if necessary. So I think at this point it's easier to crop it, so I'm going to choose my crop tool. I'm going to draw a quadrilateral around my C. Doesn't have to be perfect the first time. As soon as you let go of your click, you can resize it. Once you have it the way you like, it's edge to edge, click your green check mark. At this time, save it as a Photoshop, save it as a JPEG, name it. For instance, I would name mine C, and then repeat these steps over and over until you're done. To save, remember, is File, Save As, click OK. Make sure you're going to your H drive, your tech folder, your nameplate folder. Make sure you name it here. I'm going to name mine C. And then here's where you can choose Photoshop and save, and then go through the process and choose JPEG and save.